Hi Pisces, welcome. This is Evelyn and I have a message for you. It's 8:24 on the clock, which is the 8 of strength and manifesting dreams, and the 24 of the Queen of Wands and Omega, enlightenment. I believe it's the number some associate with the Pleiades as well. And today is the 7th before the eclipse tomorrow, which is April 8th. And the message, before I forget, because I haven't written it down, I was just doing a meditation for you, and I was just getting something very simple. You were being represented by an owl who was eating barbecue off of your fingers, and your fingernails were the skewers. So however you take that, that was the message for you. You were the owl eating barbecue off of your fingernails. So you're really enjoying your food. You might have some sharp, pointy fingernails, and you're very wise as the owl. So I also had, before I did Aquarius and Pisces today, I pulled some cards. I'm like, should I pull for Aquarius and Pisces today before the eclipse? Because I've done all my other signs. And should I wait till after the eclipse to do you guys? So I ended up doing you. Obviously, I'm doing the video right now. But I want to tell you the information that came up. I pulled for Aquarius, I just got the moon reversed, which can represent the new moon tomorrow, but also getting up early and deception kind of energies. But then Pisces had 3 cards that came up, and I want to read you what I got from the messages that came up after that. It's not real long. All right, so hydrogen could be coming up here too. So the underlying energy for you is the 9 of Cups reversed, which can be dissatisfaction with self, right? Not having found happiness within self, or finding that happiness within yourself and then deciding you don't want to be alone with that anymore. So, and the Magician was behind that, upright, manifesting. And again, there's this energy of the wizard coming out from behind the curtain, right? The veil being pulled back. So then the first card out was the moon. That was Aquarius. And then Pisces was Knight of Wands reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, and the 2 of Cups upright. There could be some self-deception there, or unhappy, having to get up early at the new moon, which is tomorrow. Pisces, misery loves company, also could be coming up for you, which doesn't mean it has to be something negative in your perspective. But remember, your words and your thoughts guide your reality. So if you're hanging out with friends, even if you're giggling and having fun, if you're commiserating, which was coming up for you, you may want to be present to how you're doing that, what words and thoughts you're using, and if they're negative, you may want to change that a little bit or tweak it. So the Knight of Wands reversed was with the Page of Cups reversed, commiserating as the 2 of Cups upright though. So misery loves company, or agreeing to disagree. For both, this was applying then to both you and Aquarius. Both, there's someone who may be saddened by the truth here, or sadly giving the truth to the Page of Pentacles reversed, who may be present or about a gift, or to expressing their truth about not being invited. Or perhaps the Page of Pentacles reversed feels badly about that. Perhaps they were told that someone didn't like their gift. What has the wizard been up to behind the curtain, and what will be revealed when they pull back the veil and come out? The whole world with intentions within, keeping secrets of those fully exposed, or is that themselves? Super positive Pisces quietly working with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, or their own blocks to be removed, and aligning with the Knight of Cups reversed, or emotions to be seen, starting over with the Queen of Cups reversed, where there's all water and earth signs here, as Cancer is reversed, Pisces upright, perhaps Virgo upright, and now Taurus then came up reversed, as we had the Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Queen of Cups all reversed, and they were all coming out 2 by 2s. So someone might have found out that nobody can come to something they invited them to, or the Page of Pentacles reversed is present, or here, like you'd raise your hand in class, Pisces was sister, or Pisces and another Pisces or Virgo, and then the Knight of Pentacles reversed with the Knight of Cups reversed may be working, so they can't come, and the Queen of Cups is just over it, breaking contracts and dumping emotional attachments, alternative belief systems or spirituality, and no options for those, right? So maybe they feel like they wouldn't be welcome there, or they wouldn't have enough choices, you know, like a vegetarian going to a regular food restaurant. Or all delusion or disillusioned about what dreams may come. With the Six of Wands upright, right? So this is like enters, you know, the person who gets all the attention. But the Six of Wands is the journeyman bringing in the good news. But perhaps they have to fend off the crowds, who then makes negative comments or remarks towards them, or immature, and then spread rumors now. There's a lot of uncomfortable emotions in not being able to leave or walk away once you arrive. So this could be the fear of death too. Just think about like a rock star performing and then throwing themselves out into the crowd, right? The fear of death or dark night walks through a crowd over all in their way, even the priest and the kids. Or a holy person who pleads with the Grim Reaper to not do this. Is there a trampling in a crowd? Or is this their fear about being the messenger? And there could be that past life thing coming up to be released. Scorpio is upright here with death and endings and change, as the Two of Pentacles is upright, performing and giving a choice or an ultimatum. Or after asking, now demanding they stop entertaining, or given an ultimatum by their twin flame, or one wanting peace, the hermit with the light on, who perhaps, and now someone can't sleep. Or the dark night is to the priest as the entertainment is to the hermit. And again, brings up this energies of someone who just naturally likes to go out and be entertained or have lots of excitement, and the other one who just wants to be home and alone. Or Scorpio wanting entertainment specifically, and hermit wanting peace, or that's Virgo energy, may just want peace and quiet. Or dark night overwhelms the field as everyone is lying down and looking up, as police are on their horses to scout the crowd to maintain the peace. So this could literally be someone, you know, an organized event at a field to watch the eclipse, where it's just a very peaceful event, but the police are there on their horses to make sure everything stays in order. Perhaps with so much darkness, the hermit gets sleepy, shedding light or holding lanterns for the weary, or suddenly feels stress or purges at 651, which is the Lovers and the King of Swords. So now for your read, as we are pulling from the past life deck to see what's bubbling up in you that you just need to see in order to release. We're doing past, present, and future with the Rider deck. And these are also past, present, and future that will pull in accordance with that read. So let's see what's going on with Pisces now. Anytime you come to this video, Pisces, 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 for the best and highest good of all those concerned. Any guides, angels, and masters who want to come in for a message, you are welcome in your high vibe love light for the best and highest good of all those concerned. All right, and this is for Pisces. I was just getting father-son energies and love life, so that could be coming up for you. Pisces. All right, and I have pre-shuffled, just shuffling some more for you guys. Pisces, for the best and highest good of all those concerned. Pisces. All right, lessons and blessings. We have this stopwatch, and it looks like it's at about 10 to 2, which would be about, it actually looks before 10, like it's 11 to 2 or 1:49 or 1:50, something like that. But there's some kind of, like time, the time is significant here regarding your lessons and blessings. Perhaps maintaining your time, your schedule, right? Pisces may lose track of time. Whatever that may mean for you. We have male and female energies here too, so regarding your relationship. And again, this energy of sitting back to back helps you resonate your energies together before having a conversation. If you're having an argument here, you might want to sit back to back first to allow yourselves to meld. And your lessons and blessings may be coming up. Oh, interesting. Shoot. Not What Dreams May Come, but what's the other movie by that same person? I just watched it and I can't think of the name. Where he goes back in time, not The Timekeeper, but the older movie. That's coming up here too, because there was a stopwatch in that movie. Was that? Yeah, there was a stopwatch in that movie. So if you know what movie I'm talking about, if you want to write that in the comments, you can. Yeah, a relationship from the past. But we have galactic energies coming up here too. And this has been coming up all week for me as this being like the belt of Orion and just a rough, sketch. It's not true to form. But Sirius, the winter triangle with Betelgeuse and Procyon, and then Alhena coming up. That's been coming up for me all week. So that could be referencing that or those constellations. And it's coming up with these guys. And then we have karmic relationship at the bottom of your deck. So some kind of karmic relationship or wound regarding this, or the military relationship, perhaps someone going off to war. And some kind of shaman energy here too. Perhaps a Native American person. Right? Just Native, an American being shipped off to war. Or, I want to get, it's good to be an American. I don't know all the words, but that song is coming up. So proud to be an American, all right? Proud to join the service. But there's a shaman reference there too. But there's food and hunger coming up behind that. Okay? And this could be rations during wartime efforts as well. So those things could be coming up for you to release. They may be causing some fears in your current reality, along with these energies which specifically came out for you, right? The karmic relationship here may have galactic implications here. The time, what's it called? Not the Timekeeper's Wife, which maybe that movie is relevant to you too, but the older movie regarding having a relationship with someone who's living in a different timeline. That's coming up for you. All right, so this is for Pisces. He's reminding me of someone, but I can't think of who it is. All right, so let's see, Pisces, what's up? So you seem to be dealing with relationship stuff to clear. Time, space with the galactic card, right? Time and space is a fourth dimensional kind of thing. So you could be dealing with the 4D or the rainbow bridge crossing. Needing to learn how to join your energies with your partner more fully, perhaps. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. For the best and highest good of all those concerned. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. As I've just looked aside at my little mini deck, and the King of Cups upright is on the bottom of the deck. And actually the Six of Cups fell out for you guys earlier too. Pisces. For the best and highest good of all those concerned. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Being very patient, very patient. And not to be patient. I feel like you are being very patient. So past, present, and future topics, and then past, present, and future people, past, present, and future actions to take or have taken. In the past, we have the Hanging Man, which is Pisces energy. Hanging out, being still. Perhaps you're inverting. That could be for back, or just inverting in general. Being upside down in your perspective, being wise, and you had the wise owl coming up. And again, the Capricorn comes up for this with me as well. And of course, we just had Easter, so there could be some of the Easter energies coming up with the Hangman as well. But again, the owl's coming up for you there. Being wise, seeing new perspectives, hanging out, learning to be still or being still. I don't know Pisces. Pisces is pretty good at being still. The present energies or topic that's coming up is the Nine of Swords. I don't know if you're dealing with a lot of purging recently, but this looks like it's been going on a long time. Or are you having trouble sleeping? Or are you just stressed out all the time? Or are you just getting stressed out by the eclipse energies here? Right? Waking up suddenly. Maybe you're having a nightmare. And what's coming up as the topic in the future is the Two of Cups reversed. So again, that could be issues within a connection here. It doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. It can be any connection right there. So the people involved in the past is the Six of Pentacles reversed. This could be someone who's not sharing, or some kind of inequity here, someone who scammed you. Maybe you've had issues with that kind of relationship in the past. And in this present moment, the people involved is the energy of Atlas and the weight of the world. Who's carrying too much responsibility, too many burdens? Are they carrying too much weight? Are they doing too much hard labor, like literally carrying things here? The weight of the world. And so that's the person. This could be fire energy, and we have earth over here. And this could be Capricorn energy here. And then in the future, the people involved would be the Knight of Wands reversed, which can be a player. This can be someone who fell off the wagon. This could be someone who got injured. This could be someone who just fell short and promised the world but fell short of expectations, or paralyzed by their passions in this connection right here. And the actions taken in the past is the Seven of Swords. This could be lying, cheating, or stealing here, or just taking a risk, being sneaky kind of energies could be coming up there too in the past. But this is coming up as the action taken. And this could be running away too. The present energy of the action to take for you is the Emperor reversed. And that could be stepping down from power, or retiring, or not dealing with this person anymore. Again, this could be this person carrying too much weight and needing to let it go. And in the future, the action to take is going to be the Sun reversed. Maybe are you getting too much sun? Are you getting too much exposure? Are you dealing with kids or pets too much stuff, or Leo, or egos? But this could be egos reversed. So I feel like we'll get into that in a minute when we get into the future energies more. I'm going to put out 3 or 4 cards here. There's 4, 3, and then a 4th. And we're going to see what's on the bottom of the deck now, see what's been going on, as we have the 9 of Pentacles and the underlying energy. The Sovereign, this is like the ultimate single experience, and she could even be married, but she's just very independent and has everything she needs. And there's that Pisces, we have Sag, Pisces, and then earthy energies here, which could be you. Or maybe you're around these kind of people, right? Maybe you have 2 really good close friends who have those kind of energies. Okay, but they're all upright. It's really beautiful energy. Look at that. That's your underlying energy. And we have the Queen of Swords, who may be talking about you right now. And then we have the moon, the upright moon. The upright moon is prior to that. So I don't know if you were at a party, maybe drank too much, or this could be bad influences, or gossip, that kind of stuff, or a third party situation over here. Maybe you got sick, you know, that kind of thing could be coming up. I'm howling at the moon over here, representing the subconscious coming up, and the energies around the eclipses, like pulling you in and feeling that frustration, that need to howl or let your frustrations out. As the Queen of Swords speaks about perhaps a passionate offer coming in, or maybe she's receiving a passionate offer at night. This can be of sex, that can be creativity or growth, a passion project from these 3 people, to the Queen of Swords, to Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces, and Earth. All right, so this is the underlying energy. So really solid, positive energies here. Okay, like the 3 amigos with the girls. Cancer, Sag, and Pisces. And then In the past here, we have, again, the hanging out with some kind of inequity or imbalance here. Maybe hanging out too much, being still too much, or the inequity of somebody taking something or running away, right? Either lying, cheating, or stealing, the inequity, the scam of this, and trying to see a new perspective on the situation. The action taken was the risky business over here. And this could also be running from the Emperor reverse to tell the Nine of Pentacles upright over there, which may not have been any of their business, that kind of energy here. Now this earth energy may have run away from the Emperor in the past here. And is that your energy? Or did this person cheat on the Emperor in the past? Maybe you're contemplating something you know about somebody else and whether or not to tell the other person. That could be as well. But in your read, you have Aries reversed, Leo reversed, Sag reversed. You have all the fire signs, and then Pisces or Capricorn up there. Okay, so fire signs, Pisces, Capricorn. You have also Cancer and the underlying energies. All right, so from the past, why are these cards coming up for Pisces? And that came up right away. 33 is the Christ vibration and the Seven of Wands, of standing up for yourself without getting triggered. And this card is also the martyrdom energy of the Christ vibration, where this is a man with concerns that maybe he's martyred himself. Maybe he gave too much. Is he concerned about a child? The King of Cups. And that I told you that my little deck has the King of Cups over here upright. So this King of Cups could be his child, even though it's depicted as a child here. It could be his adult son as well. But maybe he's feeling badly about this one who's impoverished, right? Deciding on whether or not he's going to support them or refuse them. Maybe very difficult for him. Maybe he had spoiled him in the past and now he can't do that anymore. He has to learn on his own. Or perhaps he didn't want this one to leave and they left because they don't resonate with him anymore. And that's upsetting this one over here. So there's some kind of concern here. Unless they're both the same person right there. We have the one of self-deliverance here. The Magician and the Nine of Cups, right? The messenger service here. But it's really about finding self-love, of self-deliverance here. And that's where the boy is going anyway. The underlying energy here is the 35 of the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, which a lot of Aquarius' read was about this Wounded Warrior energy. And this is the pathway that's lined with lots of transformation here regarding the Wounded Warrior and the need to surrender all these different energies along the way. Like, let go of them. And there could be some kind of adjudication going on for you as well with the home or the union or parents. Maybe your parents were divorced. And there's some kind of stuff that's coming up for you to let go of. So, self-deliverance for you. Father and son issues, like I said, that card came up as I was shuffling for you guys. Was that for you guys? Yeah, it was for you. And love life came up. The father, the baby holding the father's finger, and then the love life card came up. So there could be a relationship between you and your father regarding the relationship you're in right now. And again, your need for self-reliance, self-happiness, or not to rely on parents, that kind of thing could be coming up for you. And again, feeling some kind of inequity that's not fair. Maybe you're dealing with siblings and you feel like your parents did more for your sibling than for you. That could be coming up. And again, this somebody getting away with it. The current energies are difficult. You may not be sleeping, or you may be stressed or having nightmares or purging after having hung out. And again, that could, maybe you got sick, drinking too much with your friends. And then here is the people involved, those who work too hard. And again, someone who may be retiring, or this could be also letting go of control, right? Because the Emperor is all about control. So the action to take here is saying to let go of control, to step down from power. There could be, maybe there's a disconnect with a grandparent here, or an older man, a boss, an Aries reversed, right? We have an Aries here who's working too hard, perhaps. And let's see what else is coming up here. There's definitely stress or pain here, suffering, you know, like the slave. He's a slave driver, and this is the slave. And then here we have children are important to this relationship and lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. And detach with love to clearly see the truth. So if you're not sure about something, you might be being called to let go, to see what's true between you. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Like I said, you might need to release some wounds. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Okay? So there's something from a past life that may connect to your relationship right now that you need to just see in order to be able to let go and move forward. And it can be father wounds here. That could be God wounds too, right? Do you believe in God? Do you feel like you were never included with religion, and which made you feel disconnected from God? How does God relate to your masculine relationships here? Whether it's your father, your boyfriend, or if you're a guy, you know, your father, your boss, your brothers, maybe an uncle. And how do those relationships relate to your feelings, your connectedness to your higher self, to source energy? So going into the future here, we have, again, disconnect, or this could be a breakup of some kind of partnership. Somebody fell short of expectations, or they were always playing around or cheating here. And then again, this could be egos involved, or children, pets, really draining energy between the Emperor reversed and that Knight of Wands reversed. You know, really player, again, this could be the slave driver. This could be someone abusing their power, but it also can represent someone who's sick or is getting older and needs to step down from power. That's too much for them. You know, they can't do it anymore. So in the future here, some kind of disconnect. And again, we have Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries right here. So all the fire signs. There's a lot of fire going on with this eclipse right now. The future for Aries, not for Aries, I'm going to pull again for you, but Pisces and Aries have been tied to everything, and you might have Aries in your chart too. So we have woodwives and adaptability with the 64, which is ending the pain, being flexible around the trunk of the tree, which is not as flexible, right? The feminine energy needing to be more flexible to end the pain. The 61 of the whale has been coming up a lot regarding, right, this womb energy and the womb of the eclipse tomorrow representing the mother's womb. The whale song resonating here, the 61 of this card right here, the 7 of swords. So a lot of swords energy coming up here. So I'm going to leave those out because they did come up, even though I said Aries. And the benefactor of grace and generosity is also coming up here, of cuddling in the mushroom or the mushy room. The 3 is the mother energy. And again, it's coming up around Earth and the eclipse tomorrow regarding the mother's womb. So that is coming up as significant. And let's see, and the Garden of Venus with the Knight of Wands. So there's your relationship and how it connects to the mother as well, or the parents, both of them. And then again, this is for Pisces. Pisces. Was that for Pisces? Well, Pisces, this is the same thing Aquarius got, and the Dust Devil here. So CERN could be coming up regarding this, and the Dust Devil kicking up some dust, you know, to create a distraction or to see where the dust lands, where the particles land. We have the Wounded Warrior here, again, at the 11th hour, 11 to 11, the Lost Compass and getting back to integrity, and the Dust Devil of moving out of stagnation, right? Sometimes things happen that seem negative or are negative in order to change the situation. So it is for the better, ultimately. So there's something coming up here that needs to be kicked up in order to change things in your favor. The Two of Beloved and radical acceptance of the heart on fire here. Okay, which 2 is the High Priestess and Pisces again. So we have the 55 of the farther gate and a bold step forward. The 2 suns of the energy of the sun behind the sun, the central sun, and then the rays of the sun. And again, getting into the cave. There's a double gate here, like an airlock. And that's that vacuum that's created during this eclipse. You notice how the birds and the bugs aren't around at all. I haven't seen them in 2 weeks, really. Very few birds, maybe a squirrel or two, but nothing really. No bees, which are usually, you know, kind of all around my house. So here's this energy of this airlock regarding the 2 suns here. And are there 2 suns involved in your situation? Could be coming up as well. And I'm getting, right, one bold step for mankind, right, and a big step for humanity. So this could be a big change after this eclipse, kind of like sealing the deal. And I am getting a shift from the 4 to 7 sweet spot of the heart to crown to the 8 to 11, which is the 8th to 11th chakra, or the high heart. So there's definitely some big shifting going on right now. But make sure to discern. Know that if something comes up, it's coming up for your highest good, to clear the energies for some, you know, for it to change into something better. I want to say warp into something better, or let's see what we have here. So the action to take here, again, perhaps less exposure, less sun, again, for the eclipse tomorrow, right? It's going to be dark. Less exposure. The Emperor reversed is very draining here. So perhaps, I mean, this could be inaction, like no action from you. You're feeling so drained by the eclipse energies here, you know, representing kind of like God is draining you here. So there's a wound around God for you guys here. We have the 9 of Wands, that's the wounded warrior reversed, again surrendering though, which is good. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles, which is the juggler, the juggling act, performing. This could be the daily grind, right? Trying to keep your life in balance, surrendering to that balance, that juggling act that we all do. And then here is by surrendering to this simple task of just staying balanced, right? And doing it with a happy face, so to speak. This could be someone trying to block the events going on to keep people in positive energy. But also there's a choice coming in here. This could be a choice of path being given to an entertainer or someone who's doing the daily grind and gets an opportunity. This also could represent an ultimatum or a twin flame energy coming in because you surrendered, right? And instead of this resistant energy, which was blocking you, surrendering that energy, which again, that came up with Aquarius. And now all of a sudden being presented with opportunity. And then let's see what comes up. And then the devil, where's this coming from, right? Is this temptation? Are you being given temptation here? Or is this a Capricorn? Or is this the ex, right? Someone that you're still chained to, offering an opportunity to you. And are you going to take it? I mean, it's like you surrendered to do something simple. You might not be making a lot of money right here. And then are you going to be tempted by the devil again, like you have been in the past? So there's something coming back to test you here. I pulled another card too. Let's see what it says. The Knight of Swords reversed, right? So they may not be telling you everything. Make sure you're going to read the fine print if you're looking to sign something with somebody. But be careful about that. They may lash out, or they may not be telling you something. They may be holding their tongue and trying to tempt you into something. And this is not an ideal situation, obviously. So be careful there. Be careful there. All right, so I am going to read. I read this card for Aquarius. I'm not going to read that one again. So since the Devil came up, I'm going to read the Dust Devil, which is number 15. And I'm going to pull from Fortune's Oracle here for Aquarius. As this came right up. We have 34 in unity, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. The 34 is the 8 of Wands, of energetic exchange, and the arrows of love. And look at the colors there. You have same colors there, the Phoenix rising. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis with the 25, which is that Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands right here. And love with the 17, which is dreams coming true, that love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. The bottom of the deck is the Mountain. And there's that energy of resonance, like the 5D stationing above the mountain. Know that you're protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. And like they cautioned you here, there's still temptation out here. So be careful what you're being offered, okay? And I'm going to pull from Journey of Love too, because I pulled for the other last few signs. So Journey of Love for Pisces. Pisces, 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 Pisces. A lot. So the three fell on the floor. The first one was heaven. Heaven, I'm in heaven. Projecting out from the singularity there. Along with these two guys, shifting universes and the feminine Shakti energy of the sun. 19 is the sun and 7 is the chariot. Right, the vehicle of shifting energies is the feminine fire here. And the 70 is the 2 of Pentacles right here. So this relates to this right here. These other two that fell out in my hand also came up. Dance of the Planets. 56 is the 2 of Swords. And being in your knowing, keeping your energy clear with the light field coming in. A lot of energy going to get blasted on the bridge if there's no protection if you're out in the middle of the bridge. The 63 is the suffering and silence of feeling the energies coming in. So just know that, right? If you're not protected by the vortex there, keeping your energy clear, you may get hit. So you might feel that suffering and silence. The bottom of the deck is gifts received. So it is a gift. It's a present of light in the transition, but it might not feel like a gift as it comes in. Okay? All right, so we're going to read two cards. We're going to read to 15 from Shaman Dreams, and then we're going to read the 56, Dance of the Planets, from Journey of Love. All right, so the first one is 15. And the Dust Devil says, embrace the chaos, trust in the process, moving out of stagnation. The presence of the Dust Devil causes a ruckus. Some people are afraid of his chaotic nature, believing that he comes to intentionally stir things up. The truth is, you can't expect this dream ally to behave, to bring niceness, to be clean. His power is in the mess he creates as he calls for you to engage in the full cyclone of life. He represents two aspects of you now. The winds in your outer life appearing to throw you off course, where you assume the world is coming at or happening to you, and the winds that churn inside you, with the Dust Devil arising from your dreamscape to help you escape your invisible chains that are shackling you to a barren desert. Stop asking for things to be perfect. Awkward, messy, conflicted, exuberant, and wild is how you shift. Trust this process. The Dust Devil knows what you need and when you need it. Once things settle, you'll be the gleaming jewels awaiting your discovery, the wisdom awaiting integration. Look how perfect that is, because we talked about that, right? That sometimes the fire has to be lit under somebody's butt to make things change. And then you came in as the owl, the wisdom awaiting integration. All right, so Journey of Love. We have the Dance of the Planets, 56. And this one says, there are forces larger than your own personal destiny at work in your life now. Although they are not inharmonious to you, you may feel as though you're being blocked from, or on the other hand, rocketed towards the heavens on a roll that nothing can derail. Either way, the planets are dancing as they will, and there is an effect upon your destiny. It was meant to be at this time. From rising, there will be a gentle rest to recover before rising again, and from restraint, there will be propulsion into greater stratospheres. All things in time, according to the wisdom of greater cycles. It's okay to trust in the cosmic cycles and divine timing. After all, what point is there to rush to the bus stop if the bus doesn't depart till tomorrow? And what point is there to hold you back if you're ready and set to go? Trust in the timing and rhythm of your life now, especially if it seems out of your control. That is the dance of the planets happening through you. The oracle brings a message. Pray that the planetary forces funnel blessings of grace and unconditional love, of mercy and joy to you now, that their movements through your life may happen in such a way that you can make the most of it. These are the times when big shifts are possible, supported by cosmic movements. So pray for grace and then enjoy the ride. And the poem reads, in those days, time was ours. We walked in the rain and held each other's hand. And remember I said about the train is God's rain, and let the rain of blessings fall. And I'm also getting the past life movie that I said, I couldn't think of the name. We walked in the rain and held each other's hands, your lips warm against my skin and your soul melting into mine, as night became morning amongst the cobblestone walks of now forgotten places we called ours. And the next page is the lovers. And I have underlined love, love, love. So wonderful for you. Okay, so there's definitely some relationship stuff clearing that you need to get cleared. If anything comes up, don't take it personally. Try to go with the flow. Remember your clean water and clean food, especially through the eclipse. You might want to be light on that stuff. And make sure you get enough rest as best you can, and joy and nature. And enjoy the eclipse, guys, and have an amazing April. I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.